Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Mrs. J, and we're looking at the Pegboard toy, video number 2. So we've already created the round peg, the square peg, and the pegboard. Now we're just going to make an assembly. Get that out of the way. Make sure that in Onshape you are in your IED folder, your pegboard folder, and then you click on your pegboard toy. So when you open that up, you're probably in it already. On the bottom, you can see you have the round peg, the square peg, the pegboard. And now we're going to click assembly. If you don't have assembly there, yours will be blank. I've been playing. If you don't see assembly there, you go over to the plus sign and do create assembly. I'm going to click on assembly. Top left, insert. We're going to bring in each of these. Pegboard, left click. It's going to be very large. I'm going to zoom out. Put it somewhere here by left clicking. Round peg. Many people want to start this right away and put it right where it belongs. They're like, okay, I'm almost done. But no, get it out of the way. It's easier to work with. So put it to the left. And then square peg. If you don't have room, zoom using your mouse wheel. Square peg, left click, and then we're good. Even though it's going to go over here, I'm just going to put it there for now. Close your green check mark. All right, we're going to do something new here we haven't done before. On this main piece, right click. Find the word fix. Left click. See how that changed? This means this is going to stay here. And if I move these things around, it's not going to move like we saw in the first assembly we made. All right, we're going to use two different constraints here. We're going to use the slider mate and put this cylinder in here. So let's try that. Slider. Now here's the tricky part. Zoom in. If you need to move your screen around, you want to right click to rotate, press the mouse button to slide, but don't do it while you're hovering on an object. Be in the blank space. So if I need to move something, I'm in the blank space. Okay, so I'm in planar, what is this called? Slider mate. And when I look here, look at this. I've got 1, 2, 3 if I'm zoomed in. It's hard to see when you're not zoomed in. I want that center one because it'll put it nicely in the pegboard. So left click. See that change? Sometimes it doesn't catch it. Okay, so now I need to move to my pegboard, but I can't click anything in the meantime or I'm going to mate them. So I'm going to move my mouse, zoom out so I see where I am. I'm pressing on the mouse wheel. If you don't have a mouse wheel, grab one, borrow one. Right click and rotate. You need to zoom in on your pegboard. Zoom in, get in there. Trying to see this guy. So this guy, if you get really close, is going to have 3 separate holes. See, I couldn't get it. It's going to have 3 separate choices. There they are. So you just have to keep running your mouse around until you see it. I'm not pressing anything. I'm just moving my mouse. So it's a bottom, a middle, and a top. You don't see it unless you're really close. I want the middle. See, now it went away. It's very finicky. I have to get it just right. I can't get it. I'll try rotating, see if I can get it that way. Come on. Oh, I had to rotate more. Okay, so I had to back off. There it is. Ooh, that was rough. I had to move my mouse to the left. I want this one. This one in the center. I want to left click it. Good luck getting that, but you could do it. If you get stuck, either undo or escape, And then click solve. Being careful not to click your part again. Click solve, the green check mark next to the word solve. That means they're going to be friends forever. So if you missed that and you hit the top and the top, you can fix that by messing with the limits. The limits will set it up and down. You just enter in like type 0.5 in there, but that's a little tricky. Okay, so we're going to close out of slider 2. And we're going to exit. Come to the right side, hit my isometric so I can be back to normal. And now we have to switch, because it's not cylindrical or circular, we're going to switch to planar. See, that one's round, this one is square. So left click. I'm going to tell this side to talk to inside here where you can't see, to that. So I'm going to make those friends. So let me start where you are. Isometric, planar. I want to click the center of this side. You can do this any way you want. You can mess around with it and undo and try it again. But to be straightforward, left click. And then we need to rotate around. So I'm right clicking, I'm holding. I need to see the inside there. I got to get closer because otherwise I'm going to get the top, right? I want that inside. So look where I am. I want that inside. Left click. And then zoom out. Move this out of the way so you don't click your object. I'm going to hit isometric. And I have to commit them by clicking the green check mark over here. Done deal. All right, thanks for watching.